Hey everyone, Chimera45 here. Welcome to the Challenge of the Gods featured in God of War 1. I'm gonna go ahead and voice over me playing the 10 challenges, because playing through these challenges with live commentary would have been a nightmare. This first challenge is fairly simple. You have to cause 8 of these shielded legionnaires to fall off the platform within a set amount of time. The best way I found to do it is to use the Blade of Artemis. I think one of them just fell right there, and I don't know if that counted towards it or not. Let me try to find out. Okay, so that's one. Yeah, you can get knocked off fairly easily too, so be careful about that. But as you see, sorry, the Blade of Artemis knocks them back fairly decently. That's 2. So yeah, I just found it the easiest way to you know, get them off, because using the blades, they really don't get pushed back that much. And if you use triangle at all, yes, that one that fell at the beginning did count towards it. That's awesome. Alright, the second challenge, you have to go to each of the platforms and kill the undead soldiers and the archers before the time runs out. But, of course, it's not that simple, and you have harpies to deal with. And I really hate harpies, as I'm sure you all know. So yeah, like I said, this would have been impossible to do with live commentary, because this shit is just way too difficult. Well, for me, I'll say for me, there might be people out there who could fairly easily take on all 10 of these challenges, but I am not one of them. This was actually pretty much blind. Like, I have never done these challenges before. I never felt the need. I did the ones in God of War 2 because you needed to get you needed them for the costumes. And I think, actually I'm lying, I think I might have gotten up to the 3rd challenge. Actually, you know what, I do remember, I never even got past the 1st challenge the first time. I did try the challenges once, but I never got past the 1st one. Because I just was really not good at video games when I was a kid. I loved them, but I just was not good at them. Oh shit, I am so lucky I just lived through that. Oh, damn, I got lucky again. Luckily, it's a PS2 senses. Didn't notice that huge gap right there. And I didn't see that gap twice over. Holy shit, I was so lucky. Right now, the blades of Athena are maxed out, and everything else is at level 1. So 2 hits on an archer will kill them. An easy way to get these guys to kill them is to knock them off the platform again. And you can do that by like deflecting. Oh, I barely get this. By doing the counter. And he'll do a swipe. Shit, yeah, I forgot. Alright, with this one you have to do, you have to roll around and break all these pots. The best way I found to do it is roll and then do L1 circle, which does that ground explosion move. And I barely get this one. Whoa, that was close. I have succeeded in my challenge. This one is kind of a pain because you can only kill the minotaurs, you can't kill the soldiers, and if you try to use Medusa's head like I do here, you have to be careful because the soldiers will freeze and their statues break in only 1 hit. So it's really not a it's fairly risky to do that. And then you could accidentally target one like I just did there. But luckily I already killed 3 of them with magic, so, and they're individually they're not too bad. It's just it's those stupid soldiers you got to be careful for, because even if, like, you say you freeze them and then one of the other creatures breaks him, it still counts towards you breaking him. So it's really dumb. Alright, so that challenge is fairly simple if you manage to use Medusa's head correctly. I have succeeded. Very nice. Alright, let's keep it going here. Come on, hit X, hit X. This one is weird. The best way I found to do it is there's a little crack like near that blood stain, like to the right hand side of the second platform, like right before that blood stain there's a crack. And usually the way I found, if you can start pulling right as their feet are hitting that crack, you will hit them, or you have to kill all the undead soldiers without killing any of the human soldiers. And that's the best way I found to do it. You really can't tell because I wish I could have an HD capture card so you could see that, but that crack really helped me. It's right there before that blood stain on the right. I wish I had like a pointer or something I could show you guys. I don't know if like in my video editing software if I could like make a little line there or something. I don't know if you see like a line there, that was me editing it in, but I really don't know if I can. But so yeah, like right there, right where he was, that guy right there, and I got him. I've succeeded. So that one's kind of weird. This one is fairly simple. You just gotta roll right at the beginning and then just keep jumping. Like really, you really shouldn't even stop unless you're on these last two platforms, because they do stop for a while, and you just gotta run around and hope none of those guys hit you. Oh, I got lucky there. So, you know, that one would be hit or miss. This one is a pain. You have to kill all these enemies without getting hit. So you have better get your rolling skill and your blocking up top notch for this, because it is not simple. And use the simple combination square, square, triangle. It knocks them all off their feet, and does pretty good damage to kill them fairly quickly from a distance. So that's good. I don't know how that didn't count as a hit. I got so lucky both times right there. Sweet. Alright, that one is tricky, so be careful about it. This one, the 8th one, this literally is why this video is so long. This challenge alone took me, I'm not going to lie to you guys, this challenge took me about 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours to do. It is so ridiculously long and has a ridiculous amount of enemies. Like, you will see, I conquered this. I conquered this challenge through blood, sweat, tears, and the miracle of God. I beat this fucking challenge, but it took me so long, and I was getting so aggravated because I had played through the challenges to get myself like familiar with them, because I'm planning to do all the challenges for all the games, just to, you know, throw something else into my video array. But I got to this challenge the first time and I played it for about an hour. No, 2 hours. So overall this took me about 5 to 6 hours to actually beat, which is really pathetic. This is probably the hardest segment in any video game I personally have ever played. It is ridiculous. I mean, yeah, you can use the Medusa to petrify a lot of those soldiers, and I do that with sometimes, but you run the risk, of like that, I almost got petrified and hit. Being so close to those soldiers, even if they're getting petrified, there might be that one that won't get petrified, and you will, and he will hit you, and you will break, and you might be almost to the end, and you will get pissed. I guarantee that you will probably scream. I almost did. I didn't scream. I never screamed, but this challenge brought me to the edge of my sanity. Like, I literally felt myself going over the edge, because it literally was insanity. It was me trying something. I was me doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. And that's exactly what, but that's what you have to do. The main goal of this is to survive. You have to roll around. You have to get them to hurt each other. You have to block. You have to really get your game up in order to beat this challenge. Like, you come into this lighthearted or like with your mind like scattered everywhere, you will get destroyed. You have to be focused and centered on this challenge as you are playing it, or you will not. For most people, I guarantee you will not beat this challenge in one go if you approach it lighthearted. I don't even think it's possible to get this in one go. Like, I'm sure someone can, and I'm sure people have, but to me, I don't think I will ever be able to beat this challenge in one go. I've been playing God of War for years, and still, oh my god, this just fucked me up. So anyway, I mean, do you not see? Do you not see? And I don't even think I'm halfway through. I don't even think this is halfway through the challenge. You can't even say it. You can't even like bitch at me about it, because I am killing them pretty much as fast as I can. Well, except when I get frozen. And they just keep on coming. They just do not stop. And if those soldiers didn't drop health, and yeah, that's another thing. From what I've seen, if killing petrified soldiers does not yield health. And health is very essential here, because the Gorgons do not drop it, and they tease you. The only reason you have that much magic is because they didn't have like a little. They didn't want to give you just a little bit for your blade. You have to have magic to use the Blade of Artemis. I don't know if I use it or not. I really don't find it. The Blade of Artemis might make this a hell of a lot easier. I tried using it. Really wasn't my thing. Yeah, I tried it like for about an hour. I attempted to use the Blade of Artemis with the Blades of Chaos and with just the blade by itself, but it just really was not working for me. So, best. Oh, I think. Okay, eventually only the Medusa remain. That's when you know you're approaching the final mark. You're not near it, not at all, but you're approaching it. This is like maybe lap 3 of 7. So, you're getting there, but... And when you get petrified, the Medusa who petrified you lunges at you to try to break you, so... best way to avoid being petrified is to roll. For some reason, it just, I don't think, like, maybe because your movement, like, dispels it, I don't know, like, moving around that much, like, stops you from becoming stone. I don't really know. But I just know the best way I find to not become petrified, just roll. And that is a very risky move to do, that air, any air combo, because they will petrify you in mid-air and you will fall to your death. Because I know for me, I cannot, like, I don't, if I'm in the air, I am not expecting to move my hand over to the thing to, or my thumb to unpetrify myself. Sorry about that. I had to, if there was like a little pause or a little like silence right there, I'm sorry about that. I had to go take a phone call real quick. That's one good thing about post commentary. You can stop the video and it'd be all good. Sorry for the length of this video. I know it's a bit longer than my normal video, but since it's not really like part of a let's play or something, I think I accidentally hit the home button. Oh, you know how pissed I would have been if I had hit quit game. Oh my god, the world would have shook from my fury. Oh my god. Well, I doubt that kind of catastrophe would have happened, but someone would have known I was mad. So, yeah, because you see, they're still coming. Yeah, still. I don't know how much longer this fight is, but it's pretty much all Gorgons from here on, and it just gets less and less, but they just keep sending more and more. And it is so... Like, I'm getting I'm getting frustrated, and I'm feeling the emotions from last night again. I'm just feeling the hatred and the overwhelming disbelief of just how many they send without giving you any other magic other than your Rage of the Gods and Athena's Blade, or Artemis's Blade. I mean, seriously, they could have at least given you Poseidon's Rage or something. I mean, damn. One thing that sucks is the Rage of the Gods. It may be powerful, but it does not last for shit. Like, it does not last long at all. Alright, I think I got it down to where only 3 of them pop up at once now. And then it'll get to the point where only 2 pop up. And then it'll get to the point where only 1 pops up. But they just still send more and more of them. Oh my god. If I had hair to pull out, I probably would have pulled it out last night. I mean, I do have hair, but I got a haircut, so it's really, really short, and I would need tweezers right now to pull it. I'm just staring at total disbelief that there's just still more of them. And they don't even freeze each other, so you really can't even take advantage of the freeze beam anymore. It kind of just, now it's just total enemy now, the freeze beam. I can't believe I didn't just quit. I was honestly getting to a point where I was thinking of posting the challenges, but only going to 8 and saying I gave up. I was literally thinking about that and thinking of like people who watch it, all the dislikes I would get, and all the negative comments. I was just thinking of that, and I was just like, no, I'm not gonna let that happen. I'm beating this fucking challenge. And I beat it, and I just couldn't believe, I can't believe I survived this. I'm so lucky I got that health, because I almost had no, I had no health for a few seconds there. I had absolutely no health except for like 1 point. I had 1 point of health left. There wasn't even anything flashing on the health bar. Okay, seriously, this is getting, if you love repetitiveness and video games, then this is the most repetitive part in God of War, in my opinion, the first one. So eat your heart out if you love repetitiveness. Oh, no, here it is. Here's where I only have like 1 point of health. Like, do you see that? You see that? I have almost no health. I can't believe I survived. And there might be people out there who can breeze through this challenge, but I was even looking on Google to see like if anyone had like a specific strategy for beating this, and everyone was just saying they were having trouble with this. I thought that was the end right there, and I was so excited. And then she popped up. I almost cried. Like, at this part, I was almost crying out of frustration because they just would not stop. Like, you'll see, like, I'm gonna kill her, right? Come on, go ahead, just die. You don't want to, like, get too close to them, though, because, especially when you have that much health, because they do lunge at you. And I did not want to die. Oh, I don't know what I would have done if I had gotten to this point and I died. You see, I'm trying to get away. Distance. Distance is your ally right now. The 1 hit may be dumb, or the 1-2 hit may be dumb, but it saves your life, and it does some damage. Some damage is better than no damage, right? Alright, bitch, just die already, seriously. When she's on the, unless you're a master at their, circle moves, which I am not, I would not recommend doing it, and they just send more. Oh my god, I just can't believe this. I was trying to figure out how to fast forward, how to shorten this to, maybe fast forward or speed it up a little bit. But I didn't have any speed up effects in my, video editing software, so I said screw it. But, I apologize. But I wanted to show all 10 challenges. I'm showing all 10 challenges. I think, was that it? No, I think one more. Oh, nope, there it is. And it was finally over. And then we moved on to this one. This one took me a little bit. Actually, the first time. No, I didn't get to this the first time I played. But this is a pretty easy. Number 8 is the hardest challenge to me. Well, to me, it was easily. It was the most difficult challenge. This one is pretty damn. Like this one, they're all so simple compared to the 8th one. I think that's why I breezed through the first 7. Because yeah, I failed a bit at a few. I passed the first 2 easily. But from then on, I faced a little bit of challenge and difficulty. But 8 is the one that really, really stumped me for a long time. And that was the one that just I almost gave up on. And don't forget that these guys are weak against the lightning bolt, Zeus's lightning bolt. All Cyclops are in God of War, but you're only dealing with the Desert King Cyclops right now. And of course, square, triangle does good damage. You don't have to worry. Like if you kill the satyrs, you're fine. Because it only says you have to kill the Cyclops. I just unload my magic because this is the 3rd one, so why not, right? I was trying to say I saved my magic for the 3rd one because I knew I would. I thought I'd be really low on health, but I didn't realize that either they give health or I just got through this without getting hit that much. But I'm pretty sure the Cyclops give health. Oh no. They will push you right off of that ledge, or hit you right off of the ledge. You see, like, if I'd been a bit closer, I'd have bounced right off. And I've literally bounced off. Oh shit. He just would not cooperate, so I just said fuck it. Yeah, they do give health. Alright. On to the final challenge. This one was a bit of a pain, too. A lot of people said this one was the hardest for them, but the 8th one was the bitch for me. But this one you have to, for every kill, the platform raises, and there's a platform way up high that you have to get to, and when you jump to that one, it's over. You win. But these satyrs just can knock you off so easily. But the puppies, luckily the puppies go flying with, when you do that circle move. So, and wow, that L1X in the air does pretty good to get rid of those satyrs. I didn't. Whoa! Holy shit! I forgot about that. Holy shit! I was so lucky right there. So yeah, I didn't realize L1X like. Got rid of them pretty easily too. So that's another strategy you can use. But this was my strategy. Just knock off the puppies. And do my best to avoid getting knocked off by the satyrs. He kind of like pulled me back on the land. It was one of the times I failed. I thought I was going to fail a bit earlier because I was falling off, and then he did that stab move and I was like in the air and he brought me back into the center of the platform. Oh, I didn't realize how much health. Yes. And there we go, everybody. That is the Challenge of the Gods complete. I hope you enjoyed. I hope if you were having trouble, if you were still having trouble with any of these challenges, maybe this helped you out if you check it out. I will definitely be doing the Challenge of the Titans for God of War 2 and just all the other challenges for all the other God of War games. But until then, this has been Chimera45 with the Challenge of the Gods. I'll take the physical challenge. Hell yes. So, thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next video for whatever that will be. Probably more Darksiders. I'll see you then.